What is up, good people of the interwebs? So today I have to get a haircut. I know it's hard to believe that I actually need one. But before I do that, I got to do some chores and go on a bike ride and do a few other things. And I wanted to talk to you today about being bald. Not that I would know anything about that. So from the time I was born until I was 29 years old, I had lots of hair. I mean, like an obscene amount of hair. And then at 29, I got married and it started to fall out pretty quickly. And that caused me to have to deal with being, a young man losing his hair. And that brought up all kinds of things that I've dealt with over the years. I was standing in front of the bathroom mirror in our first apartment, lost in thought, and I was listening to the fog drip down the light well outside of the window. And I was looking into this mirror on this old rusty medicine cabinet that squeaked when you opened it. And my wife walked in and she ran her fingers through my thinning hair and she said, "Babe, you're losing your hair." The good news here is I had a wife. I had caught her before I became follically challenged. And as I looked in the mirror at her, she gently suggested maybe I should consider minoxidil or Rogaine. This is something that I could rub in my hair every day for the rest of my life in the hopes that my hair wouldn't fall out. And that was just something that I was and still am totally unwilling to do. And the thing about being bald, going bald, especially at that time, is it just wasn't what it is today. There was no Vin Diesel. The role models in society were kind of the buffoons, Curly from the Three Stooges, or Dr. Evil from Austin Powers. And when you looked around, CEOs and presidents and other important people in society, none of them were bald. And in fact, baldness even today can be tied to depression and poor body image and self-esteem issues. And all of this stuff was kind of circulating around in my head. And I thought, geez, if my wife wants me to keep my hair and I lose it, is she going to leave me? And then there's this idea out there in popular culture that men who have really lustrous heads of hair, they're more masculine, more manly than kind of bald guys like me. And I thought about that. What does that even mean? I mean, if you have a full head of hair, are you more likely to kill a bear with your bare hands or shoot class 5 rapids in your kayak? I mean, that's kind of ridiculous. And then I looked up manly in the dictionary because I will do those types of things. And, some of the words were valiant and strong and courageous. And I kind of feel like that, but there was one word in there I really identified, and that word was plucky. So plucky is something I can totally identify because I think I'm pretty damn plucky. Let's get the light. So plucky is good, but the truth is I wanted to be attractive and manly, and I wanted to have hair, and I was pretty frustrated by the whole thing. And then, let me get something. I want to share something with you. Okay, so then there was this guy, and when he got older, turned into that guy there. And that guy is the guy who taught me a lot about being a man. He taught me how to show up and how to be honest and how to work hard and how to be true to your word and how to be brave and all of the things that, the dictionary says men should be. This guy, that's my dad. And the thing about my dad is he was frickin' bald. He was an athlete. He was a ladies' man back when that was okay. He was a man's man. And I just kind of sat with that and said, really, who gives a damn if you have hair or not? Because if that's the thing, if that is the thing that is defining you, then your whole value system is screwed up. And that's the conclusion that I came to. And now I think it's time for that haircut.